Hi, my peeps. So, some of you want to know what it is I do for my neck. I've had quite a few people ask me what I do for my neck because my neck looks good. Now, I will be honest with you. When I think of my neck, good and my neck are never in the same sentence. In my family, and I am not exaggerating one bit, in my family, we start to resemble a Shar-Pei. You know that dog that has all those beautiful folds in its neck? That's what my family's necks look like, all of them. So for those of you who think I have a fantastic neck, oh, I am in love with you. And I thank you very much. So I thought, okay, I will just talk about what it is that I do for my neck. But what I think is really interesting is just recently I was reading an article, and I'm not sure if it was on WebMD or anyway, I was reading an article that was written by a dermatologist. And you know, they were talking about the difference in why French women's necks do not age like other women. And they, some sort of study, the difference is that French women always treat their neck as their face. So I thought I would share with you what it is that I do for my neck and my décolleté. And I would say that I have probably been really faithful to my neck for maybe under 5 years. I've always, you know, cleansed my neck and, you know, whatever excess lotion was on my hands, I would rub on my neck. But I never really specifically treated my neck. But I do now. So this is what I do. And my morning and night routine actually changes just slightly. But there is one product that I use that I have shared in other videos, but I'm going to share it again because I do have a lot of new subscribers, and welcome, 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 welcome. Okay, so in the morning, I have removed my makeup from the night before, but I have all my serums and lotions on, so you need to cleanse your face. So in the morning, I will use my Clarisonic with my cleansing foam. Now, it does not matter what cleansing foam you are using. It doesn't matter if it's Olay, or it doesn't matter if it's Chanel. It doesn't matter if it's Shiseido. As you know, it really doesn't matter if you're using a cleansing foam as long as you're washing your face. Now, I don't use a milky cleanser in the morning because I think that milky cleansers are good for removing your makeup. So, okay, I will use my Clarisonic, and I'll use a cleansing foam, and I cleanse my face, but I don't stop at my face. I go under my chin, all down my neck with my Clarisonic, and I do this morning and night. I will then just work on just this area through here because I have a little bit of sun damage from being careless when I was young. I do not use it on my elbows, my hands, or my knees because I have tools for this in the shower. So I use my Clarisonic on my face, my neck. I even run it over my ears. Let's not forget our ears, ladies, because these earlobes take a beating from the weight of these earrings, or even if you use clip-on, they take a beating. And they say the ears keep on growing, as does the nose. So, okay, so I run the Clarisonic over that. I also use my Clarisonic over my eyes and my lips. Now, you may not be able to do this, but this is how I do it. Okay, so then I will use my softener or my toner, and I don't stop at my face. I run it all the way down my neck, and I do my chest. Now, you'll notice for those of you who are able to have facials, when you go to an esthetician, she doesn't just stop at your face. She incorporates your neck and your décolleté. It's all part of it. They even do the shoulders because a lot of times your shoulders are exposed in an outfit. So when you greet a person, they see all of this and your hands. Okay, so I use my toner or my softener. Then I will use my serum. My serum goes on my face and all the way down my neck, and what's left over goes on my chest because I will use my body moisturizers on my chest, so I'm getting extra moisturizing benefits there also. So I've done my cleansing, my serum, all the way down my neck. Now I want to moisturize. So I will use my moisturizer, and it also runs down my neck. I never eliminate my neck or my earlobes. I do my earlobes. I know. Who does their earlobes? Crazy Miss Tammy. She does her earlobes. And also after that, I will then use my sunscreen. At nighttime, I will remove my makeup with my Milky Cleanser. I include my neck in that because I do run a bronzer, especially in the summer. I will run a bronzer over my neck so that my face and neck match. And in the winter, I will powder I usually end up putting something on my neck. So I remove all of my makeup with the Milky Cleanser. I'm using Bioderma. And then I will just rinse that off, and then I will take my Clarisonic again, and I will use my cleansing foam, and I will wash my whole face with it, and I will go up and down my neck, and I will just run in the sun-damaged areas. After that, now this is where I change my routine a little bit. I will put my serum, and right now I'm using the Peter Thomas Roth. I will put that all over my face, and I will run it down my neck. I don't put it down here. I run it just on my neck, and that's it. Then I will just do my moisturizer or my night cream on my face. Okay, this is where I change it up a little bit. This one product I have been using for almost 2 years on my neck, and I swear I am seeing a difference in the skin on my neck. So this is what I use, and I really like it. And I've shown this and I've shared this before with you. It is the Bio Oil. Let me put my glasses on so I can tell you what this does. The Bio Oil has vitamin A and E. It has calendula, lavender, rosemary, and chamomile oils in it. It is for the face and body. It is non-greasy. That's the only thing I will say. It is a little on the oily side. That's why I use it only at night. Rapidly absorbs. It does absorb. Because in the morning, and I sleep on my back usually, in the morning I don't have a big greasy neck or anything like that. It's suitable for all skin types and there's no preservatives in it. Now what works this work? It contains the breakthrough ingredient called porcelain oil. And porcelain oil is, let me see. Well, it doesn't tell you what it is here. It just says, it probably does here, but I'm not going to look at it. Anyway, bio oil contains the breakthrough ingredient porcelain oil, which reduces the thickness and formulation and makes bio oil easily absorbed. This is what you can use bio oil on: scars, stretch marks, uneven skin tone, aging skin, dehydrated skin, and daily skincare routine. I buy this at Target. It's $20. A little goes a long way. It comes in a jar. It is lightly scented, but not enough that will bother you. When you're at Target, it's very hard to find this. You must look where they carry their cocoa butters and their, you know, that Mederma that's for scars and stuff. Well, Mederma now has a body one. They sell it right in there. Now, there's usually only 2 or 3 on the shelf, and if you live in the same area as Crazy Miss Tammy, well, she's buying it all the time. You're not going to get one because I buy it all. I do. Every time I see some bottles of it, I buy it because I'm so afraid that they'll discontinue it because it's really a product that not a lot of people know about. So this is what I put on my neck, and I am convinced that this is making a difference in my neck. Here's another thing that was in that same article about French women and their necks. Dermatologists always say that women usually, if you see a woman outside reading, she's usually reading like this, and she will have her book up, and she will have these folds right here in her arm, and in her neck. So she's holding her arms up, reading her book. Her head is folded like this. What's happening is these folds, just like your lips, just like your 11s, you know, these lines here, just like those, they constantly form. And forehead lines from moving and stuff, they constantly fold. So those are lines that just start to develop over time. That's why they say if you start Botox at a young age, then you actually help prevent your wrinkles. So because you're not making that movement, okay? So they say when you sit like that, that's exactly what you're doing to your neck. So they say that you should really focus on leaning back and holding your neck up, almost elongating it. you know, and propping it up on the right support in the back of your head to keep it straight up. Now, you're not going to be able to do that all the time, but it's something to think about. I know that when I'm lay at night, I always read before I go to sleep, and I will prop my pillows up, but I do this. So now I'm trying to do it where I'm holding the book up and my neck is up, because I'm not kidding you. When I say Sharpay, I mean Sharpay. And if you don't know what a Sharpay is, Google a Sharpay dog and you will immediately think of me. And I'm telling you, you know, folds in the neck. And I really don't want that. And I've shown you all the picture of crazy Miss Tammy's mother. She has not a good neck at all. And I'm sorry, Mom, if you happen to see this video, but let's face it, your neck is not a good one. And I don't want it. But anyway, it's the bio oil. Here's another thing I do. When I do a mask, which is usually 2 to 3 times a week, I treat my neck. When I do exfoliating, which is 2 to 3 times a week, I do my neck. When I do peels, which is usually once a week, I do my neck. Now let me also say this. If you've never treated your neck ever before, always do a patch test, because the neck skin is more sensitive than the face. So always make sure that your neck can handle whatever you want to do to it. But treat your neck as if it's part of your face, and it's never too late to start. Okay, I hope these tips have been useful. I do appreciate all the wonderful comments about my neck, because really, as I say, I do not put my neck and good in the same sentence ever. But I do appreciate you know, all your compliments. So I hope that these tips are useful, and let me know if you have secrets that you use to keep your neck in shape, because as I've mentioned before, lots of people read each other's comments, so we can all pick up tips from each other. Thanks for stopping by. Have a great day, and don't forget, subscribe. It's an anti-ager. Love you. Bisous. That's a big kiss.